Panama City, Panama. You three were here. 今天我们要离开 Panama City， 现在是去坐巴士。下面就是巴士站，我们要去下一个目的地，叫做达比。实质上呢，它叫做 David， 它的拼写是 David， 但是呢，它是叫达比。你注意看的话，这里的人吧，坐公共交通都必须要戴那个面罩。我觉得这个疫情防护吧，已经变成 very ridiculous， 变成一种类似那个 religious prosecution， 一种迫害了。先是说要戴口罩，口罩不行戴面罩，面罩不行戴全套。Well, where's the end? You can't just force people to do the things that you want people to do. 我在 Panama City 这几天吧，这些日子吧，听到了也看到了很多这种类似迫害的故事。我们后面会慢慢讲。现在这些人就发财了，他们必须要买，要带这个。我是没有带，也没有人拦我。我们现在去买车票。San Carlos. Ticket to Davi? How much? When it's leaving? Over that? 9:45? 9:45? Can I get one?
Uno, pero es cash.
Cash. Which one? Ready to go. Which one? Where?
Okay, those numbers, the number 6, the platform 46, you pay at the bus.
46.
46, platform, you go.
Okay, gracias. Do I need this?
De por allá, por aquella puerta allá.
The other way? Excuse me. Let me go to this.
Plataforma 46.
Can I go through here? Yeah. No? I don't have it. You mean this? This?
Ah, no, esa no. Oh, change.
I don't have a change.
No change.
No change. Where do I get change?
Change.
Where can I get change? Thank you very much. Thank you. Do you know which bus is?
Huh?
Where the bus is? This one? Oh, Panama. Okay, this is the line, right? Okay. Gracias. Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
See how people friendly are?
Yeah.
Thank you.
Don't worry.
All right.
Where are you from?
From Chicago.
Oh, Chicago.
Do you live in Tavi?
No,
You are?
my parents live there.
Oh, your parents live there. Okay, you're going to see your parents.
Sorry?
You're going to see your parents?
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. Very good.
David,
David.
venga por allá.
Excuse me. Excuse me. Where do I buy the ticket? The ticket.
No.
Over there?
When you're going to off.
Huh?
The ticket when you're going to off.
I didn't give it.
Yeah, but when you're going to.
Oh, when I am
Yeah.
on the bus?
Yeah.
Can I go on the bus?
You're going to pay when they ask you.
This one?
Yeah.
Can I get in right now?
Yeah.
Okay. Can I go in? I'm sorry? No? 我们现在是上了巴士了，但是呢，他不收我的钱，不知道是为什么，是不是上错巴士了？这些车叫做 Red Devil， 它是公交车，巴拿马市的所有的公交车总站在这里，所以呢，你不用问路，上车的话吧，直接拉到这里来，你再想去哪去哪。这个地方叫做 El Brook， 但是西班牙语好像是阿雅 Brook。El Brook。 Okay, we are on our way to Davie. « 我现在有个想法，准备做巴士环游世界。咱们先把南美洲给环游一遍。今天是第一站，只坐巴士不坐飞机。当然，从这里要去到南美的话吧，这是中美，去到南美的话有个第二点 gap， 那个地方必须要坐飞机。所以呢，我们准备呢。去到 Costa Rica 以后呢，从 Costa Rica 坐飞机到那个 Colombia， 然后从 Colombia 坐巴士环游世界，这是我们的 mission， 看能不能够实现。Now we have a new mission. Take a bus tour around the world. Bus only. But if we have to cross the oceans, we need to fly. We need to take a flight if we need to cross oceans. That's the plan. 看到对面的那个铁道没有？巴拿马呢，它有条铁路是横穿巴拿马的。这条铁路呢，也有一个客运，25块钱一张票单程，早上7点去，晚上大概是5点回。然后从 Panama City 到那个 Colón。 它会沿着巴拿马运河开，所以你可以看那个巴拿马运河。但是听说那个科隆那个城市吧比较乱，所以由推博到巴拿马来是没看到巴拿马运河，也没有坐这个铁路。 巴拿马不是一个旅游城市，如果你们想旅游休闲的话，巴拿马 City 不是一个好的选择，并且它物价比较贵，跟美国一样，有些时候甚至比美国还贵。巴拿马运河，巴拿马运河，看到没有？看了一小点。 不知道等下还能不能够看得到啊？你要去看巴拿马运河的话，得租个车，或者是叫个 Uber， 然后他那个入场券好像是20块钱。咱们是对这些名胜古迹不太感兴趣了。 所以说，巴拿马有几个有名的东西。第一个就是巴拿马运河，第二个就是巴拿马咖啡，第三个呢就是巴拿马 Paper。这个 Paper 不是 literally 的 paper 啊，是指巴拿马文件。现在咱们要去的这个达维这个地方吧，就是盛产咖啡的地区，叫做 Cherokee。 运河，那边有个大船。既然花钱来，咱不用花钱。咱也看到了巴拿马运河 ，Panama Canal。
Memories are like people on the street. They come and go. Unorganized. These are the stories about the people I met in Panama. Now, I am telling it from my memory. The first story is about a guy from Australia and his wife. Let's call him Abro. Abro is a veteran, serving his country for 7 or 8 years. He had yellow fever and married an Asian. After living outside Australia for a while, the couple can't return because they are not vaccinated. Even if Abro can enter his country with a PCR test and being quarantined, his wife will not be allowed to enter, for she doesn't hold the Australian passport. they are citizens of no country, running from one country to another when their visas expire. We are running out of options soon, he said. More countries are requiring vaccinations for entry, and less countries we can go. We are not criminals or terrorists. We just have different opinions about vaccines. He is not anti-vaccine by any means. He's loaded with all kinds of vaccines the schools required since he was a boy. Normally, a vaccine takes 10+ years to develop, he said. The COVID vaccines only took 10 months. When you tell me a vaccine took 10 months to develop is safe, I have questions. Now I am marginalized by having questions. A science can't be questioned. Is politics. He spent $10,000 coming from Bulgaria to Panama. Their first airfares are wasted because the airline refused their boarding, for they couldn't get a transit visa in Brazil. They connected flights from one country to another, finally ended up in Panama. However, Panama is not their final destination. Their final destination is Paraguay. Unfortunately, his wife's visa to Paraguay was denied. They're stuck in Panama. Now their plan is to go to Bolivia. Policies changes day by day, he said. We are not 100% sure Bolivia will let us in. While listening to his stories, I thought of the Mayflower. People who were on the Mayflower were prosecuted for holding different opinions. Surprisingly, now we're living in 21st century, but we're repeating what happened in 1620. All the horrible events happened in history have astonishing similarities. We just don't learn. History is so easily and conveniently forgotten. Memories are fading quicker than we realize.
ticket? No ticket. I want it for souvenir. Souvenir. No? Okay.没票，所以留不了那个纪念了。
The beer?
No.
What's that?
Oh!
He likes those kind of weird things.
This is a perfume. You can smell. Super expensive. This perfume made it. She bite my neck. Like when I first put it, she was like, "Oh, it smells like sexy. Like I need to smell." And she bite my neck.
Who's she?
The girl I'm hanging out with, friends with benefits.
You mean the kuka?
The kuka, yeah.
Okay.
So this is like a perfume that practically, for some reason, makes.
What? Your test
I
sample
test-
is too small. Only one kuka. You need to test at least 10, right?
I try with others.
Huh?
I try with others.
You try another?
I tried like in a family dinner, and many were too feely touchy with me. Many strange, like women. Many like they were doing me like this, like women I do not know, like strangers, stranger danger. This smells like if you have money. When you take it, you feel like you can be in the center of everything. And I was out with the girl like selling stuff, like I don't know why, but many, they were stranger danger women.
Stranger danger. Huh?
Yeah. Like they were like rawr. Just a minute, I'll get plates. Yes. See.
What are the-
Wow, that place I never seen that place.
Diego, how is it like being with us, not with Ingrid or your family in the weekend?
More chill.
More chill?
More chill.
Salon Rodian.
Oh yeah, my emotions, I mean, they help me a lot to cope with my life and to understand that I have that everything has a greater meaning and a greater purpose, and we choose either to serve it or to not serve it.
You want to meet your ancestors?
Oh yeah, that's good.
No. Huh?
You want to meet your ancestors? Your
Um,
ancestors. I meet my ancestors when I take mushrooms.
The shape of your body is just a mask that you wear when you are in this world. That is very true, actually. It's a mask, practically. a term used to describe what is a very small quantity of a large species, you know, that is considered to contain a compound that's psychoactive. So not every mushroom is magical, only a small amount of species of mushrooms are magical in the sense that they contain psilocybin and psilocin, which are active compounds that when they meet your digestive enzymes, they convert into psychoactive compounds and then give you what would be called a trip or a magic trip. So these mushrooms have been known and have been used to treat many mental illnesses because they are effective in curing them by treating neurons directly. You know, neuronal damage, which is very difficult to heal, mushrooms have the capability to do so with extreme ease. They also help people who suffer from addictions, many kinds of addictions, like for example, if they suffer from alcoholism, if they suffer from video game addiction, porn addiction, casino addiction, drug addiction. How does it work? It's very interesting. So when you consume the magic mushroom, either dried or wet, in a couple of minutes, like 30 to 45 minutes, you start feeling the effect. That is that they repair your neurons and hyperconnect your brain. Hyperconnecting means that certain neuronal pathways that have never connected between each other start connecting. So this is very important to practically feel more connected to yourself, because you know your brain is practically a portal between your body and your soul. So when you consume these magic mushrooms, you're practically improving your cognition and your cognitive function by improving the neuronal pathways, the connection between them, and creating new ones alongside them. It's more like a feeling that you have inside of you, that you discover something and you feel connected to like universal knowledge that comes from above, from the heavens, and you obtain it. Another thing that I want to disclose is that by consuming magical mushrooms, many activities that you do normally, you could do them quicker, because it's like a puzzle. You have the puzzle pieces and the mushrooms tell you this is the solution. Like it gives you the solution. You don't even have to think. There's been examples of people who have, for example, trips between like one alongside the other, and they can communicate even without words. Because your sense of understanding people, understanding your surroundings, understanding yourself, understanding life is super heightened during the experience. Normally, a magic mushroom trip lasts around 6 hours or 7 hours, at least that was my experience. However, it varies depending on what is the biology of the person that is consuming the magic mushroom. Because you know, what you see in the third dimension, which is your experience, this human experience, is that you live in the present, a third dimensional perspective of life. But actually, you higher being and you gain a higher understanding of what is actually life, that you're actually visualizing a lower plane when you're a higher plane being. Would we say that you're a light being? And practically you have an ego, right? So another thing that many people experience with higher doses of mushrooms, maybe around the 4D, 5G territory of consumption of dry mushroom, is that they experience what's called an ego death. What is this so-called ego death? Well, an ego death means that everything that you experience in life that makes you who you are, you suddenly don't know who you are. So it's practically you experiencing your true self as your spirit self. So this allows you to gain a higher understanding of who you really are and what is your purpose on this moment that you are sinning. So that is the spiritual side. So we know that the mushrooms have actually physical effects, mental effects, and spiritual effects. What is also most important, a part of your purpose with the trip, is that you have a good preparation, in the sense that when you take the mushroom, you practically open up like a flower that's blossoming. So you're very vulnerable to many things that are surrounding you. So when you take this magic mushroom, you must do it in a place that's good, that has good vibes. That the people worship the messenger of God instead of worshiping God by his message. That is what they need to do. My Father is the Lord. The Lord is, God. So many people worship only the messenger and they fail to see the message. In the third dimension, to increase our vibration to go into the fourth, the fifth, the sixth, and the seventh dimension. So that is why I lost pretty much interest in video games after taking mushrooms, because I understood that the real world has a lesson and we should not be distracted by movies, by shows, by video games, by artists, by idols. We should be distracted with nothing, because everything is a distraction to stray us away from what we should actually be doing. Like television. What is television? Tell-lie-vision. Soil is made out of dead matter, dead leaves, dead fruit, dead branches, dead animals even. So mushrooms, what do? Mushrooms breathe oxygen and they get CO2. They exhale CO2. CO2 is what trees need to breathe. Trees do not breathe oxygen, they breathe CO2 and they exhale oxygen, which is what we use to breathe. So mushrooms are quite similar to us in that regard, that they need oxygen to breathe and they breathe out CO2.
So mushroom is actually a human in plant form.
Well, no really, but they are quite similar to us in their genes.
Let me know. I will take one.
Sure.
Sure. When there will be?
They should
Roughly.
Roughly around the start of January.
January. Okay. All right. Let's do it.
Yeah, we should do it, definitely. Yeah, it's ready right there. Here is juice.
Oh, thank you very much.
You're welcome. It's still hot, so careful.
Coca leaf. Oh,
Coca leaf is what they
make cocaine.
yeah.
护照啊。Border control， 出了 Panama 了吗
Bueno.
We stuck here for too long.
San Félix por acá. San Félix. ¿Se queda en San Félix?
Es, no tienen inglés.
Gloria made this food excelente, perfecto.
You know what Rodian said? God gave him so many talents, except speaking English. Fuck. ancestors when I take mushrooms. And then when you want to speak to them, you can speak to them. But then they will not. You cannot see their face, but then you can see like their shape.
The shape?
Yeah.
You saw their shape?
Yeah, like a hologram. Because my grandma said, you know, you and your sister are princess and prince. I was so young and I was like so stupid. I didn't know what that meant.
So right now you want to restore that.
Yeah,
So you want to spread your sperm around the world.
yeah,
So that's why you don't want to have vaccine. You don't want to be vaccinated because you want to preserve your pure sperm.
yeah. Because my cousin got vaccinated. They're like the first person to do these kind of things when the new thing comes out. Okay, my ancestor is crying.
So your last name is Kim. So you say Kim is from Turkish.
Yeah, like
It's not Hyuno. It's not like a Chinese Jin.
Actually, the Chinese gene come from the Hyuno.
Right.
Yeah.
So you are one of them. You one of the Jin.
Yeah.
So now you
my
become
name
Kim?
is Jin Chungshen. I went to Costa Rica just to find out that the girl I kissed is fucking kids. They say how to date a girl after 25. Learn how to be a stepfather. Hey, you know what? I'm not ready to be a stepfather. I don't want to be a stepfather. No. What can I do to change your mind? I think I need to commit suicide in order to change that. You know, I have this talent of attracting women who don't have fathers. I have the vibe. They see their father in me. A woman who grew up without a father. They have daddy issues. I'm very attracted to you. I want to talk to you every day. Hey, I'm not your dad. I'm not your sugar daddy either. In Latin America, they have so much daddy issue. And if you treat them like shit, they will love you even more. Not really mean or bad or like arrogant. How do I say? Like you shouldn't be very like disrespectful, but then
Just being like a bad boy.
yeah, something like that. You don't give them enough attention. I'm not touching my phone anymore, and they start wondering again why I'm not texting. Like you know what? I'm talking to a married Argentinian. She's 28 too. She's only like 2 days younger than me. It's a husband, but then her husband is musician. Like she been married for like 8 years, I think. I don't want anything serious either. I just wanted to perverted things with a white woman and then not be responsible for it. Oh shit, I'm pregnant. Have sex with your husband and make him come inside you and tell him that it's yours. And then, oh shit, I'm white and you're white, but why my baby is Asian? Evolution. You know that, right? Black people became white people and the white people became Asian.
Why you are so fascinated with white?
Why Hitler is so fascinated with white?
Because he's white, but you are not.
Okay, naked.
You know what? I can say this. I just thought about this phrase. once upon a time, the ancient Koreans were actually white. But then over time, I think we mixed too much with like Mongolians and Chinese. Korea used to be white, not Asian.
The classification for Asian people is Mongolian Tibetan. They measure not by the skin. Human race, the classification is not by the skin, by the bone structure. So Indians actually are white. They are not Asian. Asian is Mongolian Tibetan. What do you want?
Or they are not patriots. People in Panama have no patriotism.
Or maybe it's the culture, because the South America, including Latino.
Yeah, that's the problem with
Here
it.
is one place.
Yeah, people don't respect.
Would you agree to join in one country, or Mexican, Costa Rica, Chile,
That's my
Argentina?
That's my job. We just make a kingdom.
So it's United States of Latino.
Yeah, United States of Latin America. United States of Latin America. USLA.
USLA, United States Latino America. Excluding American Canada.
Yeah.
So you will be what about Caribbeans? Fuck them?
If they want to join, they can join. Yeah, they're the territories. That's why I need to make baby in different countries. To put them in the seat and then make them control these territories. Like what Spain used to do.
And Latino America is conquered by a Korean.
Yeah.
The way you do it looks like a professional.
Yes.
You learn it in prison. They teach you this?
No. You have to learn this because when you have an electric fan, you're like a ruling class in the prison. You're the rich person.
Oh.
It's fucking hot in there. So,
They give you fans?
no, you have to buy your own fan. And then they rarely do not allow you to bring your own fan from outside because the jail says, oh, you're spending too much money from the prison. You cannot bring it. We will not allow you. But then if you know somebody who is in the high official, and then you give them some money, and then they say, okay, just pass. Just let this guy have his fan. He's foreigner. He'll probably die in the jail because it's
So how
too
do you
hot.
get your fan?
You need to spend money. And there are also some second-hand fans for sale.
So you stay in there for 9 months. So what do you do when you leave? What happened to your fan?
You can sell it to somebody or you can just give it to other inmates because they will need it more than you do outside the jail.
Did you sell it or do you give it away?
I just gave it away because I was so happy that I don't have to fucking stay in that shithole for like... You can go... Anything can happen to you at any time. Like...
It's a good experience. Did you cry? Did you ever cry?
Every day.
Every day?
It's not fair.
Literally cry, I mean.
Yeah, literally cry. Like, while you had everything, you're like supposed to be a famous movie star in like, a few months, and then you're in the jail with full of guys, and people outside in the jail, your friends, they don't give a fuck about you anymore because they're scared that they might also go to jail because of you. They have no fucking idea why you even went to jail. They don't want to know anything. They only like you when you have something, when you're famous, you're like a fucking superstar. And after you went to jail, they just forget about you and they're just having sex with you or sex with another person, and that's it. That's what life is. Wow.
like my story.
Dando vueltas todo el día. Gracias, amigo.
Bueno? Good? Okay. There's two parts. 有两边，那边是一边，这边是另外一边。Hello. Okay, this is our room. Not too bad.